Hello guys, and welcome to another video on DJ Vlogs, and welcome back to the 128th episode of the Now Update. Today I've got quite a lot to talk about, so let's jump in with all the latest Now That's Cool music news and updates. So first of all, I'll go through the upcoming albums that are due to be released. So the only upcoming album we have that's due to be released is Now Yearbook 1985 Extra, and that is due to be released this Friday on the 6th of January. You can pre-order if you would like to pre-order, you can do. I'll leave a link in the description down below if you'd like to go and pre-order. You can of course pre-order from Amazon, HMV's website, and of course Now Music's online store. And when the album's out, you'll be able to get that in supermarkets and HMV stores. And for supermarkets, you'll have to check if your local supermarket still has a CD section, and also some supermarkets that still have a CD section might not be selling this album, as this is of course a Yearbook Extra album, and some supermarkets don't actually sell the Yearbook Extra, so I definitely recommend you check your local supermarket to see if they do stock this album. So of course, I did say Now Yearbook 1985 Extra of course will be released this Friday. I am hoping to get my review out on the Friday, but if it's not, then it should be out hopefully some point over the weekend. We'll of course try to make sure that that comes out on the Friday, but as I said, if that doesn't, then that should be out some point over the weekend. So of course, this is the first episode of the Now Update of 2023. I hope you all had a great new year. I did of course mention in last week's Now Update that the series will of course continue every Monday onwards. Of course, I hope to keep that up all the way through 2023, but I hope you all had a great new year. So now let's have a look at all the Now That's Cool music albums in the official top 50 compilation album chart. This is where I look at all the Now That's Cool music albums that feature in the official top 50 compilation album chart, which is updated every Friday, and I release episodes every Monday. So number one, we have Now That's Cool music 113. That is a no movie there at number one. I'm so glad that's meant to stay at number one for another week. Look at that, it's been a while at number one now, and let's just hope we can maintain its place next week. At 6, we have now number one's 70 years of the official singles chart. At 7, we have Now That's Cool Christmas 2022. At 9, we have Now That's Cool A Massive 80s Party. At 20, we have Now That's Cool Music 112. At 21, we have Now Yearbook 1980 to 1984, the final chapter. At 31, we have Now That's Cool 90s Dance Floor. At 34, we have Now That's Cool Timeless the Songs. At 36, we have Now That's Cool Rock 2021. At 37, we have Now Yearbook 1985. At 43, we have Now That's Cool Music 13, the re-released edition. And at 45, we have Now Power Ballads Total Eclipse of the Heart. So those are all Now That's Cool music albums in the official top 50 compilation album chart, which is updated every Friday, and I release episodes every Monday. So this week we have 12 Now albums in the top 50. We did of course have 17 last week, so that means we've lost 5 albums this week, which is quite a lot of albums to lose in just 1 week. And this week the albums aren't looking too bad. The statistics for Now albums in the top 50 this week are: we have 6 albums going down, we have 3 albums going up, and we have 3 no movers. So we do of course still unfortunately have half of these albums unfortunately still moving down, and of course still hope that those move up. But this week of course, as I said, we've lost quite a lot of albums this week. We of course have lost 5 albums in the space of just 1 week, which is quite a lot. Normally of course we might gain 1 or 2 albums or lose 1 or 2 albums in a week, but it's very rare to see this many albums drop out all at once. You can of course hope that some of those that have fallen out of the top 50 and of course making their way back up into the top 50. You can of course hope that these albums in the top 50 of course start moving up very soon. So that is it for today's video. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, please make sure you give it a massive thumbs up. It'd be much appreciated if you do. Also make sure you subscribe and enable notifications to be notified every time I release a new video, and make sure you follow my Instagram, my Twitter and my Snapchat. That'll be just as right there, and links to my social medias will be in the description down below. Make sure you go follow up on all of them. And guys, I will see you soon for another YouTube video.